Hey there. Today I'd like to talk to you about making scratch slides using Keynote. So I'm going to make my own theme. When I open Keynote to start making my own theme, I'm going to pick the white theme that has nothing on it. So I'll select that, click choose. I'll get my stock slide here, and I can choose to start from this slide that has a title and a subtitle, or I can choose to change this slide by going to add slide and picking from the others that's closer to what I kind of see in my mind as being my stock slide. This one looks closer to what I'd like, so I'm going to select that one, click the one that I started with, and delete it. Then I'd like to take some elements and add to this slide before I go ahead and put my own information in here. I'm going to add some elements, and I'm thinking I'd like to have some stripes on this. So I'll pick the line from the shapes here, and I just picked the regular line here. I'm going to put this at the bottom and stretch it across, kind of like that. Make it straight. That looks good. I'm going to hold Command and press D to duplicate it. I'd like to actually have 3 stripes, I think, at the bottom. So Command D will duplicate that same stripe. Get those kind of spaced out the way that I see them in my mind. And that looks pretty good. I'm going to make the middle one here red, so I click it to select it. I can tell it's selected with these white dots. I'm going to make it red. I'm going to make this bottom one a dark gray to match our school colors. And I've got gray, red, and black. I'm going to pick all 3 now by clicking on each while I hold Command, and you'll see the white dots at the end of each tells me that that is has all been chosen. I'm going to come up here to where I see beside stroke, that's the line style, and I'm going to change the line style to this crayon kind here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to pick it from here instead so it doesn't change the color. There we go. And now I've got a cool looking stripe. I can put in my information, the titles to make it be respect for self. And a way I show respect for myself is doing my best, my best work always. And then I can go ahead and add a picture here that's copyright friendly using Google's image search. Google Images working hard at school is what I'm going to put in here. Search tools, usage rights, labeled for reuse. This one looks good. Go ahead and do that because that looks kind of like our school where we have people working on computers. Quite like the way that looks. Zoom back in a little bit here. There. Now that's looking good for a first slide. What I want to do is make 2 more slides at least that look exactly like this one. So I can do that by duplicating this slide. I go over to the slide sorter here, hold Command, press D 2 times, and now I've got 3 slides that all look exactly the same. So on slide number 2 I can make it say respect for others instead of respect for self, and I'll change this text to a way that I respect others, as well as replace this picture. I can do respect for the world here, edit this text and make it say a way that I respect the world, and I'm also going to edit this picture. Now that's a basic way to make a theme. You can also, again, select these stripes or the picture and do some of these same things by giving it shadows that make them stand out a little bit more. Mess with a few of these options maybe, or give it a reflection so that you can see it reflect at the bottom of the screen. You could do the same with the picture, give that a reflection, and now I can see here before and after. That looks pretty good. And maybe give the picture a frame like that. I kind of like how that makes it stick out. But whatever I do to this picture on the first slide, I'd want to do the same thing to the picture on the second slide. So I'll give it a shadow, Going to go ahead and give these stripes a reflection and the same shadow. And third slide, shadow and reflection, as well as a reflection here. So now all three of my slides look the same, but they have a different message on each slide. So all your elements need to be in the same place for it to be considered a theme. So what I'd like you to do is create your own theme. Don't just reuse my three stripes idea. Create something that you think looks really cool that still gets across your message. Just be careful, don't make it too busy, because we want your message to be the focus. If you have any questions, I'll be here to try to help you. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this helpful.